Marijuana, also known as cannabis, it's a psychoactive drug derived from the cannabis plant. It's commonly used for recreational and medicinal purposes. The main psychoactive compound in marijuana is THC, cocaine, a powerful stimulant drug extracted from the coca plant. It produces feelings of euphoria, increased energy, and mental alertness. Cocaine is highly addictive and has significant health risks, including heart problems and addiction. Methamphetamine, a potent central nervous system stimulant. It's commonly known as meth and is highly addictive. Methamphetamine can lead to severe physical and mental health issues, including tooth decay, skin sores, and cognitive impairment. Heroin, an opioid drug synthesized from morphine. It's highly addictive and produces feelings of euphoria and sedation. Heroin use can lead to overdose, dependence, and a range of health problems, including respiratory depression and infectious diseases. LSD, lysergic acid diethylamide, commonly known as acid, is a hallucinogenic drug. It alters perception, thoughts, and mood. LSD can cause profound changes in sensory perception and is associated with spiritual or mystical experiences. MDMA, also known as ecstasy or Molly. MDMA is a synthetic drug that produces both stimulant and hallucinogenic effects. It increases feelings of empathy, euphoria, and energy. MDMA is commonly used in party settings, but carries risks of dehydration, overheating, and serotonin syndrome. Magic mushrooms. These contain psilocybin, a naturally occurring hallucinogen. Magic mushrooms produce altered perception, mood changes, and visual hallucinations. They have a long history of traditional use and are sometimes used for spiritual or therapeutic purposes. Ketamine, a dissociative anesthetic used in both humans and animals. It induces a trance-like state and hallucinations. Ketamine is sometimes used recreationally for its dissociative effects, but can lead to confusion, agitation, and physical harm. OxyContin, a brand name for oxycodone, a powerful opioid painkiller. It's prescribed for moderate to severe pain management, but has a high potential for abuse and addiction. OxyContin misuse can lead to respiratory depression, overdose, and death. Xanax, a benzodiazepine medication prescribed for anxiety and panic disorders. It produces sedative effects and can be highly addictive. Misuse of Xanax can lead to dependence, respiratory depression, and overdose. Amphetamines, a class of stimulant drugs that includes medications like Adderall and illicit substances like methamphetamine. Amphetamines increase alertness, energy, and focus. They are highly addictive and can lead to cardiovascular problems, psychosis, and dependence. Spice/K, 2. Synthetic cannabinoids designed to mimic the effects of THC in marijuana. They are often marketed as herbal incense or potpourri, but are used recreationally for their psychoactive effects. Spice/K2 can have unpredictable and dangerous effects, including psychosis, seizures, and cardiovascular problems. PCP, phencyclidine, commonly known as PCP or angel dust, is a dissociative drug that distorts perceptions of sight and sound. It can induce hallucinations, delusions, and aggressive behavior. PCP use can lead to severe psychological effects and is associated with violent incidents. Bath salts. Synthetic cathinones, sold as bath salts, are powerful stimulant drugs. They can cause euphoria, increased energy, and hallucinations. Bath salts have been linked to severe side effects including paranoia, agitation, and even death. GHB. Gamma-hydroxybutyrate is a central nervous system depressant. It's commonly used as a club drug and has sedative effects. GHB can induce relaxation, euphoria, and memory loss. Overdosing on GHB can lead to respiratory depression, coma, and death. DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is a powerful hallucinogenic compound found naturally in certain plants and animals. It produces intense visual and auditory hallucinations and is sometimes referred to as the spirit molecule due to its profound effects on consciousness. Peyote, a small spineless cactus containing psychoactive alkaloids, notably mescaline. Peyote has been used for centuries in Native American religious ceremonies for its hallucinogenic properties. It can induce altered states of consciousness and spiritual experiences. Salvia. Salvia divinorum is a psychoactive plant native to Mexico. It contains salvinorin A, a potent hallucinogen. Salvia produces intense but short-lived hallucinations, often described as spiritual or mystical experiences. Anabolic steroids, synthetic variations of testosterone, the male sex hormone. Anabolic steroids are used to enhance muscle growth and athletic performance. However, they can have numerous negative side effects, including liver damage, cardiovascular problems, and psychological effects. DXM. Dextromethorphan is a cough suppressant found in many over-the-counter cold medications. In high doses, DXM can produce dissociative and hallucinogenic effects similar to ketamine or PCP. Misusing DXM can be dangerous and lead to serotonin syndrome or other health complications. Rohypnol, also known as roofies, Rohypnol is a powerful sedative hypnotic drug. It's sometimes used illicitly as a date rape drug due to its amnesia-inducing effects. Rohypnol can cause drowsiness, confusion, and loss of motor control. Fentanyl, a potent synthetic opioid analgesic, much stronger than morphine. It's used medically for pain management, but illegally produced fentanyl is a major contributor to opioid overdose deaths. Fentanyl is highly addictive and can lead to respiratory depression and overdose. Carfentanil, an extremely potent synthetic opioid used primarily as a tranquilizer for large animals like elephants. It's not intended for human use, but illicitly manufactured carfentanil is sometimes mixed with other drugs, leading to deadly consequences. Carfentanil is many times more potent than fentanyl and poses a significant risk of overdose. Kratom, a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia, kratom leaves contain compounds that can produce both stimulant and opioid-like effects. It's used for its stimulant effects at low doses and its sedative effects at higher doses. Kratom is controversial due to its potential for dependence and withdrawal symptoms. Nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas, nitrous oxide is a dissociative anesthetic gas commonly used in medical and dental procedures. When inhaled recreationally, it produces euphoria, relaxation, and dissociation from the environment. Nitrous oxide can be dangerous if inhaled in large amounts or combined with other substances. 2-CB. 2-CB is a synthetic psychedelic substance that is chemically similar to mescaline. It produces hallucinogenic effects, alterations in perception, and euphoria. 2-CB is sometimes used recreationally, but can also have adverse psychological effects and risks. Nicotine, a stimulant found in tobacco products, nicotine is highly addictive. It stimulates the release of dopamine in the brain, producing feelings of pleasure and alertness. Nicotine use is associated with numerous health risks, including lung cancer, heart disease, and addiction. MDA. 3,4-methylene dioxyamphetamine is a psychoactive drug similar to MDMA, ecstasy, but with more stimulant properties. It produces euphoria, increased energy, and altered perception. MDA is less commonly used than MDMA, but carries similar risks of serotonin syndrome and other adverse effects. Alcohol. Ethanol is the psychoactive ingredient in alcoholic beverages. It's a central nervous system depressant that produces sedation, relaxation, and disinhibition. Alcohol is legal and widely used, but can lead to addiction, liver damage, impaired judgment, and other health issues. Flakka. Also known as alpha-PVP, Flakka is a synthetic cathinone similar to bath salts. It produces stimulant effects such as increased energy, euphoria, and hallucinations. Flakka use can lead to severe agitation, paranoia, and even death. Pink, a slang term for U-47,700, a synthetic opioid analgesic. It's highly potent and has effects similar to other opioids, including pain relief, sedation, and euphoria. Pink has been associated with numerous overdose deaths and is a controlled substance in many jurisdictions. Poppers, nitrite-based inhalants, often sold as small bottles of liquid. Poppers produce a brief but intense rush of euphoria and relaxation when inhaled. They are sometimes used recreationally to enhance sexual pleasure or to induce a brief high, but they can also cause dizziness, headaches, and other adverse effects. Ayahuasca, a traditional psychedelic brew used by indigenous peoples in the Amazon basin for spiritual and healing purposes. It contains the psychedelic compound DMT along with MAO inhibitors. Ayahuasca ceremonies can induce profound altered states of consciousness and spiritual insights. LSA, lysergic acid amide, is a naturally occurring psychedelic compound found in morning glory seeds and Hawaiian baby woodrose seeds. It produces effects similar to LSD, including visual distortions, altered perception, and changes in mood. LSA is less potent than LSD, but can still induce powerful psychedelic experiences. If you or someone you know is struggling with substance use, please don't hesitate to seek help from a medical professional or support organization. Your well-being matters, and there are resources available to assist you on the path to recovery. Stay safe. Until next time.